Hello, this is Chris Abraham, Chris Cast, Season 2, Episode 13, the unlucky episode. This is an episode where I'm just going to kvetch and talk about the struggles that I've had over the last 3 months, and the irony being that none of them are heart-related. So please stand in, stand on, stand up, stand off. None of those things, because that sounds like I'm talking about QAnon. But just stand by. That's the word I'm looking for. And Season 2, Episode 13 of Chris Cast will commence. Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 13 of Chris Cast. My name is Chris Abraham, and I am in pain. I have been in pain for 3 months, and it's not the same pain. It's various pains, and it's just enough pain in just the right places that I have not been executing my spring health plan, which included a big amount of money spent for 3 months of unlimited spinning and treadmill desk and rowing machine and kettlebell swings and all kinds of other fun stuff. And I just feel like I've been completely and utterly stymied about it. And let me explain. I don't know, was it about 3 months ago, I started being really excited about getting in shape. I was eating healthier. I was on the bike. I hope this isn't psychosomatic. I hope that my body is not saying, no, we want to be lazy and watch Netflix. We haven't finished Blacklist yet, so let's go ahead and put you down so you just watch more TV and just work. I hope not. God, I hope my body system isn't so malicious and vindictive that it's not going to take on a little bit of workload. I should really consider that. Anyway, so not long after I started, I was really digging it. And then all of a sudden, and my heart's fine, I've got sinus rhythm, I don't have AFib, the new drug is working. Even now my resting heart rate is like 62. I'm very happy about that. But I got spontaneously this really awful pinch in my lower back. And I don't know if you've had a pinch in your lower back, but it messes with everything. I mean, I guess I could have done some exercises, arms and stuff like that. I could have done some exercises, but I really felt like I was taken down at the knees. This was the kind of pinch that radiates throughout the entire body, and I actually have a first person. Symphonia from Adidas even saw me decrepitly. Not even I crabbed my way up like a hermit crab with bum legs. I schlepped myself up to the 4 or 5 blocks up to Adidas Coffee, and I sat down on the bench outside because there wasn't any place comfortable to sit. And I just sat there saying to myself, I need to go home. I just need to go home. And so it was like that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then my back cleared up. And the very next day, I was seasoning frying pans, cast iron frying pans. And I walked away from the oil. I walked away from the oil that I was using to... I put too much oil in the pan. Let's just say that. I put too much oil in the pan. Everything went wrong. You're supposed to just put a micron of oil into a hot pan. But I had like oil in the pan like I was going to fry something almost, like pan fry something. And I go to the pan and stupidly pick up the pan. I know what it was. I took my rag and went in to wipe the oil into the pan, and I walked away from the pan before, and as a result the pan got super scaldy, and I went in and I started wiping it down, and there was enough oil in the pan to splatter out of the pan, go down, and splatter onto my bare foot, my right bare foot. And all y'all, I used to be a sous chef at Miriam's Kitchen, and to all y'all who say that you need to wear covered shoes when you're in the kitchen, I knew better. I knew that kitchens were places for shoes, for sturdy shoes, and preferably, leather shoes, because if you have mesh sports shoes, the splatter can still get into those. So I understand now those Danskin clogs that are worn. They're definitely a good way to stop this from happening. So, 3rd-degree burns, 2nd-degree burns, I'm not sure. I never went to the doctor. I quickly got an ice bag, put it on my foot, felt a lot better, and then started using vitamin E. And as that was getting better, I still didn't want to do too much stuff because my foot was freaking painful. And I guess I could have done sit-ups and stuff like that. I could have really doubled down, but I was in pain. No excuse, Abraham, Dan Kruger's going to say, but I was in pain. And then now it's healed. And now the bane of my existence, which is not as bad as hemorrhoids and not as bad, surely, as a pinched back nerve, but I have a sciatica, which I feel like came on as a direct result of that injury to my foot. Like, is there any relationship between the nerves in your feet and the nerves that go up your calf and that go up into your hip and then into your thigh, into your hip? Or is this just a sciatica injury from basically being sedentary for 3 weeks or 3 months? I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a real pain in my ass, literally, a real pain in my ass. And today is not, I'm not better today. Yesterday I tried to go ahead and stay down and and rest my hip and sciatica, my glute, my lower back, for the day to see if it would have curative properties. But today I really need to get out because I'm going stir crazy, and it's quite beautiful out. And so I'm going to take a shower now. I'm going to try to make myself road worthy. And I've got to go out and I've got to work today, and I hopefully would like to take a nice long walk as well and all those other fun things. So it's just so frustrating. Yikes. Maybe I will carry my gear in a gear that ends up being a backpack so that I can have every incentive in the world to go out and take a longer walk. See if I can work through this. And along the way, I'm going to follow Dan's constant advice, which is to, stretch, limber, make sure that you have as much complete mobility as possible, and so forth. And it might be my bed might be too firm. It might be that I sleep on my side and I'm putting too much pressure on that part of my body, because the last time I got this sciatica, it seemed to be the direct result of sitting on a really fat wallet that I had in my back right pocket. But yeah, I'm recording this podcast because it's always useful to other people to know what's going on with other people. But in addition, I just saw a couple people on an online service that I use. I saw them talking about the fact that I'm known for kettlebell swinging, and I'm totally known for kettlebell swinging, and being a kettlebell swinger without swinging kettlebells is really frustrating. And I got to tell you, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So if the things that kettlebells work on is your posterior chain, and your posterior chain is what keeps your entire spine and your hips and your that those amazing nerves, those giant nerve bundles, that the sciatic nerve, they keep those in more of a hard casing of the muscle hard casing than in a soft casing that you would have if you weren't exercising and keeping fit. So the fact that I haven't been on my rowing machine and I haven't been kettlebell swinging are two indicators why that part of my body is so weak. And the fact that I'm also extremely overweight, and we need to talk about that more, is another reason why not having a strong back plus the weight that I put on my body are two things that result in these catastrophic failures. And these catastrophic failures tend to make losing weight even harder, because in addition to the fact that you're sedentary, you want comfort food, you want to comfort eat, you want to be good to yourself, you want to make up for the fact that you're suffering. So it all seems to cascade to becoming worse instead of better. So I need to focus on that. If I'm going to be sedentary from an injury, I have to adjust my calories accordingly. I have to try to find exercises that I can do, make adaptations, make adjustments, and I need to move forward with this, because otherwise I'm going to lose my summer too. The summer is 2 days from now. Today's the 20th. On the 22nd at 11:08, I think, or something like that, it's going to be summer solstice. So, I want to play this summer, so I need to figure out how to get this back in order. Tomorrow I am going to see my cardiologist. He'll be very proud of my heart and very disappointed in my weight loss. But I'm disappointed. I'm feeling a lot of self-disappointment. I'm feeling frustration. I'm feeling old. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling existentially threatened, not by global warming, not by the extinction of the bees, not by ubiquitous forest fires. I'm feeling an existential threat based on my own body, and I feel like that has been something that I've been sharing with people more, because people are feeling that way with regards to coronavirus. They're feeling that semblance of their body betraying them. Anyway, this is going to be a quick one. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, please ask me. I think the next one I'm going to do, episode 14, I'm going to do it again on being an aphant, having aphantasia or aphantasia, and what that's about, and what I've learned in the months since I've done my last one. Let's see when I did my last aphantasia poster. My last aphantasia podcast. The last time I did that was, wow, long time ago. I did it da 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 na na da 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 da. I do not know where. I do not know. All right, June 18th, 2020. So exactly a year ago, I discovered that I was suffering from aphantasia. I will tease that out. You can look it up on your own, and I will talk to you soon. I'm going to include in the notes an article I wrote about my crazy back problems. The one that I wrote about was about the sciatica. So that is all for today. I will come back with a going away, but here is another break. Welcome back to Chris Cass, Season 2, Episode 13, the Unlucky Body episode. Here's all my deets, all my 411s. I'm Chris Abraham. I'm Chris Abraham at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm Christopher Abraham on TikTok, although I only consume, I don't create. I am, let's see, I'm at chrisabraham.com, which is also abraham.su. My company is gerriscorp.com, GERR.is. And what else? You can email me at chris@abraham.su. You can call me at +1 202 352 5051. And I won't answer, but if you want to leave a message or if you want to text me on things like WhatsApp, you can use the phone number I gave, +1 202 352 +1 202 352 5051. On chris@gerriscorp.com. Work with most of the other platforms. I'm using Telegram a lot. I'm using, I don't use WhatsApp much. I do use, and you can get to it using my my phone number, +1 202 352 5051, or Chris at, and that is Signal. I use Signal, and I think that's it. On Skype, I'm Chris Abraham. On I don't use Google Meets much, but chris@gerriscorp.com is a Google workspace business platform thingy. And that's it. I'm happy to hear from you. I'm happy to receive your emails. I'm happy for you to follow me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. And I'm at Chris on No Agenda Social, NOAGENDASOCIAL.com. It's not allowing any new members, but if you're on there, I'm on there. And if you are part of the Fediverse, including any and all federations of Mastodon, I'm on there. It would be at chris@noagendasocial.com. That's it. I think that's all the ways you can reach me. And I'm going to see if I can work off, deal with this godforsaken sciatica. I definitely need to use my rolls and my rollers and all those other things to see if I can combat that today. That'll be my war today. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Sorry about that cough.